Sir, can I speak with you?
Sure. Come in. What do you need?
I was wondering if I could have off this Friday. My grandma just passed away due to COVID, and I was wondering if I could attend her funeral.
What did you just say?
Can I have off?
No. Before that.
My grandma died.
Died from what again?
Apparently the doctor said it was COVID.
COVID. Darn. This COVID stuff, man. This COVID stuff piled up so fast you needed wings to stay above it. I had perfected the economy of scale for lumber. Only for COVID to tear it all down. You had no idea whether you were going to strike it rich or go broke the next day. COVID destabilized the entire lumber industry. Now, there is a saying, gold makes the ugly beautiful. Well, I also have a saying. Lumber makes the poor rich. And it all began with the COVID lockdowns.
What are you doing, eh?
What do you mean, what am I doing, eh?
You shouldn't be starting that. We're getting shut down.
What do you mean we're getting shut down, eh?
We're getting shut down, eh? The foreman called me yesterday. I was eating my pancakes and syrup, extra mapley, and he said we're getting shut down for some disease that's going on.
For how long?
For how long? About 2 weeks' time at least.
Whatever, eh?
We'll be back.
I mean, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go hit the sled. Let's get the slopes. I need to go skiing.
At first I thought I was ruined. You see, most of my lumber was, and still is, imported from Canada. When they stopped chopping down trees, I stopped receiving them. We began to diversify our products any way we could in order to sell them, both short and long term. I even had to lay off some of my employees to stay afloat in the short term.
But, sir, what does this have to do with my...
But a lumberyard is not a lumberyard without any lumber. Now is it, Mr. Wolfgang?
No, sir.
Right. So I had to find other avenues to get lumber in the short term to stay in business. I had to double the prices of lumber just to cover the costs of getting it to my yard. I surely thought nobody was gonna buy lumber at such a high price. Ha! Boy, was I in for a surprise.
Wait, what do you mean? People were actually stupid enough to buy such overpriced wood?
You see, in the building industry, this stuff is like gold. Wood is all around us. Plus, during COVID, everyone was sequestered in their homes with nothing to do. Home improvement and DIY projects surged. These projects required wood. You know, I heard rumors of black markets forming, which is bad for legitimate business.
What's up, guys? How are we doing? It's time for us to go get our fix of wood from our dealer. Are you excited?
I am so excited for this.
I haven't had wood in so long. The prices are just so high because of this virus that's going on. It's insane. All right, we're about to go get our wood
This morning,
dealing.
we're getting our wood.
I can't wait to get some nice wood. See you soon. Yo, what's up, guys?
We got our
We
wood.
just got our wood.
We got our wood.
I lost my car. Matt lost his wallet. But
And my
look,
car.
look, we got our wood. This
got
is
our
how
wood.
bad prices are right now. This is how bad they are. But we have our wood. Back to you.
Before COVID, I mainly sold to contractors. However, to keep customers coming in, I began to sell to your typical homeowner and hobbyist in both the short term and the long term.
Hello, sir. I'd like to buy this 2x4. Ah, sweet. But you know it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg, right?
I know wood prices are crazy right now.
No, like, literally. It's gonna cost you your arm and your leg.
What? That's insane.
Look, you want the 2x4 or not, bro?
Well, my wife did say not to come home empty-handed, so...
Alright, pleasure doing business with you.
Have a good day, sir.
But how did customers know that you weren't just serving to contractors?
We learned to significantly boost our sales by posting ourselves online. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I got you. So what happened when things returned back to normal?
Well, as the bottleneck in the supply chain disappeared and the lumber supply began to finally catch up with demand, prices began to decrease.
But, sir, doesn't that mean that you were making less money?
Hell no! You know how many customers I had to turn away because I didn't have the kind of wood or color that they wanted in stock? When the supply chain finally began to go to normal in late 2022, I was able to close out far more sales than previously. What you want?
Your government just imposed another round of tariffs on Canadian exports, eh? I'm raising my prices by another 20%, eh?
What? You can't afford that. I can't do that.
Well, looks like you're gonna need to find another supplier, eh?
Great. Just like COVID all over again. Canadian imports make up a large portion of my lumber, and now I'm gonna need to find another supplier.
Stupid Yanks, eh?
Thankfully, I've been through this process before. Tag Lumber has learned from our experience during COVID and the changes that we have implemented since then will allow us to easily navigate the challenges that are brought by tariffs.
And what about your competitors? How are they faring?
Well, can't say the same for them. Approximately 5 billion board feet of indefinite or permanent sawmill closures over 2023 to 2024 alone took place. With this new round of tariffs beginning, you can expect that number to grow.
Sir, that's great and all that Tag Lumber has grown as a company as of recently, but can I get back to work?
Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you so long, Mr. Wolfgang. Oh, while you're still here, before I forget, Nick told me that he would be here this Friday. Something involving his minivan. I need you to cover a shift.
What?
Thank you for your time.
Prices, bro? Dude, those wood prices are skyrocketing, dude. It's crazy how hard that wood goes crazy.
I know, I don't even know how to build a house.
I can't even build a house because I got not enough money for all this wood that I have to buy.
Exactly, like how are you supposed to be able to, you can't even buy a house.
Do you see that guy?
Whoa.
Somebody's walking past us.
Whoa. It's like, damn bro, how much did you drop for that?
20 bands.
20 bands? Of hundos?
Come back. Dude, he's like the richest man in the world.
That's a millionaire right there.
That is a millionaire right there. Oh, that's a... Yo, look, we got toothpicks. Better run.
20 bands.
That's perfect.